Oh,
I don't even know what he was saying the whole song. I don't even know. I don't even know the words.
I don't either.
It's like, you know, certain parts that sound about right.
You just go.
You know certain parts.
Usher, like, that's not how it goes.
That's not how it goes.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, I know. What's up,
What's going on, America?
What's up, America? I got my red, white, and blue on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta keep it professional these days. Like, people be tripping. You know? I have my red, white, and blue on when I get my hair cut. That is my barber. Big ups to the barber. He on point though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he keep it fresh. He keep me faded.
Somebody that ain't got no license.
Somebody that ain't got no license. He doesn't even have license.
So I can't be. This is illegal.
This is illegal.
Because I don't have my license.
He doesn't have his license, so he can't be doing this legally. But he's doing it. Somebody tell me what's up with that. Is that a problem?
Kind of goes with what we're going to be talking about tonight. Loss of liberty. Or giving away our liberty. That's what's going on.
Yeah, it ain't lost. We're just giving it away. Because we don't give a crap, right? We don't care about our liberty.
Liberty's not important anymore.
Liberty's not important. Who cares about liberty out there? Sing some more.
What you want to hear?
No. Want to hear some Christmas carols? How's everybody holiday out there, by the way? Is everyone with
yes. No, that's not. I started way too high.
I know, right? You go like,
I mean, I can do it now. I can do it now.
You can do it. You do whatever you put your mind to.
On an open fire. Jack Frost slipping at your nose. Your tight carols being sung by a crying folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe. Help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way to go his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to yeah. Hey, I kind of felt that.
I still was kind of high though.
You were kind of high, but you did that. You actually did the thing, man. You actually did the thing, man. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that.
My favorite Christmas song, y'all.
What y'all think? Merry Christmas, y'all like that?
I'll show it to me.
We got some booze in the room. Like, what do y'all think out there, man? Some of y'all in the room. I don't hear no snaps. I don't hear no claps. I don't hear no booze other than across the room. What's up? Oh, we got a light there for that. Liberty or death.
Liberty or death. That's what
it's all about.
That's what I'm talking about.
We just did a little Christmas carol there.
Turn it down, son.
But that was just random. Just because we feeling like it, you know? Because we do what we want.
But yeah, liberty being taken away.
What y'all think about
anybody heard about the
Bump stop? No? I'm not going there?
Don't stop.
I said bump stop.
Yeah, the bump stop is going to go.
I didn't know if you was going
That's where I was just going to go.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, y'all hear about the bump stock situation with the ATF and the Attorney General deciding that bump stocks basically means machine gun.
Yeah. They're the equivalent of a automatic rifle. Fully automatic.
Now, on the website, it says things you should know. And
this is the ATF.
Go to it. What does it say exactly? I don't want to get this wrong. I want to quote it.
Okay.
I want to quote the situation here.
I found it on here, so I can go ahead and find it.
We didn't know about this till Chris Ann Hall said something about it.
I can find it.
Yeah, Chris Ann Hall said something about this. Y'all check Chris Ann Hall out too.
If you haven't already.
If you haven't already checked out Chris Ann Hall, check her out.
And her husband JC.
Her husband JC.
They're awesome.
So what does it say? It says what you should know. Bump stock devices allow a semi-automatic firearm to shoot more than one shot with a single trigger pull. True or false?
So, Miss Hicks.
Is that true or false?
Say it again. Is it true or false? Somebody just joined.
Bump stock devices allow a semi-automatic firearm to shoot more than one shot with a single trigger pull.
So basically, does a bump stock allow a semi-automatic rifle to basically become an automatic rifle, fully automatic?
Because that's what the ATF says it does.
Yeah, ATF. They're defining it as something that
turns your gun into a fully automatic weapon now.
Transforms it into a fully automatic weapon. That's what they say.
The ATF has ruled that your bump stocks are now illegal.
That's basically what they're telling.
Oh, by the way, yeah, it doesn't do that though. It basically makes the trigger pull more rapid. Of course, that's all it does.
Yeah,
that's all it does. But holding down the trigger will do the same exact thing as it always did.
Mm-hmm. One shot.
One shot.
You gotta hit that trigger. To get a shot off, you gotta hit that trigger.
You use recoil to pull the trigger so you don't have to keep squeezing. Yes, it uses recoil, but that still means the trigger has to be pulled.
they specifically say one trigger pull.
Exactly.
On their website.
They specifically say bump stock devices allow a semi-automatic firearm to shoot more than one shot with a single trigger pull. That is a lie.
Yeah.
That is a total unadulterated lie. It is a freaking lie.
It is.
And they know they're lying to people because people don't know what a bump stock really does.
Yep, it's pure deception.
Now, at the bottom, it say what's next. Oh, it actually says on what you should know. It also says the new rule goes into effect 90 days from the date of publication in the Federal Register. So the federal government has deemed your bump stock illegal.
We're looking at sometime around February, March, maybe.
So what do they want you to do with your bump stock? Well, let's read and see what they say about that.
Definitely go to Chris Ann Hall's Liberty First University. At the beginning of the year, cool, that's fine. Do it. Right there.
Do it. Hey. We're actually going through it right now.
Do it.
And it's great.
It's a great course. You can learn a lot from that course. If you like education, Definitely take that course. You'll learn a lot that
you will be highly ticked off on what your government has been telling you and your schools have been telling you.
That is true.
But yeah, what else do they say? What's next? This is what they say. ATF has created a new page to discuss options available for current owners of bump stock type firearms to allow them time to get rid of them by the effective date of final rule. Owners can destroy the device by either melting, shredding, or crushing it. To learn more about destroying the device, visit www.atf blah 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 blah.
So they're telling you there, basically, here are your options before we come to your house and take them from you if you don't comply. These are your options.
Destroy them,
and then they give you options.
Or become a criminal.
Those are your options. You can destroy bump stocks, or when the effective date comes about, you're going to be a
criminal for having one. Now, so maybe I should just go buy a bunch of bump stocks so I can just have them at the house.
Exactly.
Because I'm saying screw you, ATF.
Exactly. Right. Because you think about that.
They're telling
something that small can make you a criminal in the eyes of the state, like of the federal government. You would be a criminal for having this piece of freaking metal
or plastic.
And then they tell you how to dispose of it, as if you don't know how to dispose of something that you no longer need.
You can do the same thing with your freaking belt loop.
What's that?
With your belt, you can do the same thing with your belt. With your belt loop. Put your finger now, and the recoil is gonna do the same freaking thing.
Yeah, because it's just something in between that's gonna allow that slide in between for the recoil to come back and for the trigger to come back and your finger to once again hit the trigger.
So every time the gun goes back forward, I hit the trigger again.
Yeah, I heard you can do that with your belt, but I haven't seen that.
You can do it. It's a little bit harder, but you can do it.
Yeah. But the whole purpose is for you to get more shots off quicker.
Yeah, it's just rapid fire.
Yeah, it's just.
You got guys that train, man. They can shoot just as fast with the regular trigger, with the regular finger.
What's that guy name? He was like
who? Mitchell. Jerry Mitchell.
Was it Jerry Mitchell? Yeah. The real fight, the quick.
You can check and see if we got anything. But yeah, it's crazy. ATF at Waco, Ruby Ridge. Yep, Waco and Ruby Ridge. Mm-hmm. Killed all them kids like that on Waco.
With what?
With tanks.
Yeah.
And they gassed them kids like that. That was dirty, man. It's dirty. So how y'all feel about that? The Attorney General and the ATF just coming in and telling you what you can and can't do with your own property. They're gonna tell you to destroy your own property. It's like them coming in and say, yeah, we're deeming that cars are too risky unless you are a taxi driver or a public transportation person. So everyone that has a personal car, you have 30 days to destroy your vehicles or you're going to be a criminal. That's essentially what's going on. That's essentially what's going on.
That's exactly what's going on.
They're telling you to destroy your own property.
Your property. You paid for this. You purchased this. You paid for it, and you're using it. And there is no indication that anyone is using this thing in a way that will be detrimental to us at all. There's no indication.
This was during Vegas shooting. That's where this crap came from.
And how long ago was that? Like,
I am highly
that has nothing,
highly disappointed and pissed off with the NRA. No, they ain't right on everything. In this situation, they were totally wrong.
Yeah, it's a situation. This is one of those situations.
Because they agreed that the ATF should go back and look at bump stocks and reevaluate the situation. And that was stupid to me.
Yeah. That's a good point.
You don't give a government agency any room to come in and regulate anything like that.
Exactly. Anything whatsoever, especially something like that. That's not even a question of. Now, people go and say automatic weapon versus semi-automatic. You want to have that discussion, whatever. I still don't agree with it, but to say a bump stock?
A bump stock.
A freaking bump stock. It's plastic. It's not even.
Now, do I use bump stocks?
I can beat somebody upside the head with a bump stock.
I don't use bump stocks.
It would be detrimental.
I think they're stupid, and maybe personally. But if someone wants to have one, who is the federal government to tell them that they can't?
It's their right.
It's their right to have them. Now, I'm pretty sure they fun to shoot. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
But you come up and you tell people that, no, you can't have this because the almighty government says so. No, screw you.
Exactly.
Screw you.
It makes no sense. And that's just like saying, okay, well, this guy had this bump stock and you use it. If he didn't have it, less people will have died. That's your argument that you want to use? Okay, well, certain people, if we didn't have cars, I'm pretty sure less people down the road. Like, what are you saying, government? That's not a good argument because I'm the government and I say that that's stupid. So therefore, that argument doesn't hold water. But it's the same thing. Your point is that less people would have died in this tragic situation if they didn't have a bump stock. That's what you want to say. But you can use that argument in so many different situations in which we had people getting run over by trucks. You know, even in other shootings. The thing they want to get to is completely taking your guns away. Taking our guns away. That's what they want to get to, taking our protection away.
This is a test to see how many people are going to comply with this stupid law they just came up with. Or this stupid regulation they just came up with.
Exactly. And we
do not give up your property because they said so. It's your property.
Piece of 2x4. Yeah, you probably can't make a bust out a piece of 2x4. Yeah. For your base, yeah. You can probably use it. That's what I'm saying. It's just a piece of material. It's like nothing detrimental about this object.
It just allows the recoil to make the daggone gun float. That's all it do.
How do I look over here? I'm on our page. I gotta get out on it.
That's all it does.
Huh?
Yeah, you look good. That's all it does. But they be tripping, man. It's annoying to me. And people are going to comply to this.
Oh yeah, they're gonna comply.
That's what's going to make it so bad. People will comply with this stupid thing, even though they know it's stupid. And they just gain another foothold into your liberty, another foothold into your freedom, another foothold into your God-given right to self-preservation or your right to roll your own property.
And my thing is, like, half of the people, half of the Americans don't even know what's going on with this. They have no clue. So how can you make this ruling or this call on an object, and half the Americans don't even know what's going on?
It's annoying to me.
How can you just come in and make this like call and we don't even know? It makes no sense. Now, if you're following this, then of course you guys should say you speak up or whatever. But the point is, all of America is not informed on this.
All of America isn't informed on a whole lot of stuff.
That's true.
Why? Because entertainment is so prevalent. And everybody want to watch what? Truck videos. Like I always say. People rather watch the truck videos than actually learn what's going on in their own country.
Yeah. We got babies in here.
I got babies in here.
Uh-oh. Papa Bear just walked away to handle the situation. Did y'all hear that? It was like, and then it just stopped. Like, all of a sudden. The heck. That was crazy. No, but back to the point about the bump stock deal. When we look at this, many people will just say, well, it's just a piece of plastic. What are you complaining about? It's no big deal. Take it or don't take it. It doesn't make any difference to me.
It makes all the difference in the world.
And why does it make a lot of difference in the world? History. One word. History. It tells us why this makes all the difference in the world. Because this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. Now, we talk about bump stocks. You say it's just a piece of plastic. It's just another piece of material. Then you're right. It is just another piece of material. But it's your material. It's your material, not the government's. They don't have the right to regulate it. Nope. Right? We can look at the 9th Amendment and see why that's true. They don't have any room to be taking any of our rights, even those outside of what is displayed within the Constitution. Right? Yeah, was Alexander Hamilton even talked about that in the Federalist Papers, about how even having the Bill of Rights was dangerous because the government would be able to regulate. They would have something more to regulate, and if you did give them something hardcore and concrete, they would say, well, this isn't in that document, so I guess it's okay for us to regulate it. And what are they doing now? They're saying, Oh, bump stock, that's not in the Constitution. It doesn't say anything about that. The founding fathers didn't know anything about stuff like that, so they didn't understand how dangerous it could be to our society at this time. So therefore, we can regulate it. No!
For your safety.
For your safety, yeah, we're gonna regulate it. This has nothing to do with like foreign or terrorism, anything. It has nothing to do with anything that's going to be detrimental to us. It's a piece of, like you say, a piece of material. It's just a piece of plastic. So why do you get to have the power to regulate that?
Exactly.
Like Chris said, it's just a test.
Yep, to see who's going to comply. And if we comply to this, they would give us more regulations. And then boom, next thing you know, they coming for your guns, or they don't regulate to the point where you can't get ammo. Exactly. And that basically makes the gun obsolete.
And they're already doing that in certain places. Oh, you can only you can have only have a magazine. What is it?
5-round mag.
Yeah, it's different places.
They regulate your mag count. Then they tell you how much ammo you can buy for this certain caliber. Of ammo. And then what else you got?
Now you just really have a piece of plastic.
That's crazy.
Now your weapon's not even operable because they've taken everything away.
They take the ammo. They take the daggone the lifeblood.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what. And I understand what you're saying about being upset with the NRA. Get the amount of people that are registered with the NRA, which is up to what's how many millions? How many millions?
I can't remember the exact number now.
Well, you got a few million people, whoever they may be registered with the NRA. And they look at that and they say, okay, well, NRA, if you say that it's okay and that we should have this ability to regulate.
Even the NRA says
that the bump stocks should be looked at. So
these bump stocks are dangerous.
Yeah, these bump stocks are dangerous. So if the NRA says it, then that means 5 million or 5 million plus however many members are signed with the NRA. That means all of those people say yay as well. No.
Nay.
It does not
nay.
It does not mean that whatsoever. So that's the dangerous part about being, having, and I'm not bashing NRA or anything. I'm a member as well, but I don't have to agree with everything they do.
Exactly.
And that's the whole point. Like, I don't agree with everything. Love Trump. Don't agree with everything he does. I like Chris. He's a cool guy, but I don't agree with everything he does or says.
Oh, yes, you do. He's trying to front now. Yes, he does.
I really don't.
Yep, everything.
I disagree. I disagree with that statement. But yeah, we don't have to agree with everything the NRA says just because we are a member, so to speak. So it's kind of dangerous when you're pretty much being grafted into a collective group, and you really, I don't want to say more hardcore on certain issues, but you don't agree with certain issues, and it's like, okay, well, why are you giving up our lead? I became a part of you. I was with you because you are supposed to be pro 2A, and being pro 2A should mean being pro my rights. Pro my self-preservation.
Gun owners of America, I like them too. And on some things like this topic, I like them a little bit more because they are.
I didn't know that outlook on this topic, like
non-compromise. No. Back when it first happened, they were pissed
when they first started mentioning the bump stocks.
Yeah. And the NRA came out and said that that was one of the things like the NRA caved in on it, but we ain't caving in on it.
Yeah.
Screw that. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
They like no compromise when it comes to 2A at all.
That's what's up.
And I'm down with it.
Exactly.
And we did a video on this saying why we support both.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, you got, like I said again, you got the NRA, they the big dog on campus in this situation. So yeah, it's good to be with them, but you need that backup.
Exactly, because everybody's like when you become part of a collective, even if it has 5 million, 10 million, however many million people, it's still going to be, I don't want to say use the word regulated, but to an extent, you got like 5 million people in your organization. You really can't hear everybody's point of view and actually try to stand firm on everybody's point of view. That's why it's important for us to know the standard. And if we know the standard,
which is the Constitution,
the
freaking Constitution.
If we know that standard, especially being an organization that's for the Second Amendment, which is part of the Constitution, if you know the standard, then we all can, at least if we start disagreeing, we can disagree on certain things. But if it deviates from that standard, then we can go, hey, hold up. I have a point that's like on still within the guidelines of this Constitution, of this standard, but you're going way left field. Bring it back in. Bring it back in the circle of the standard here, okay? So now we can start having a more productive conversation because we're not deviating from the standard. But when you are basically the voice of the organization or whatnot, and you make a call like this, it's kind of like, hey, what about the rest of the voices here that you claim to stand for? We're not for this. The majority of us, even if you go to say the majority rules or whatever, the majority of us aren't for this. So like, why would you take and cow down to letting the government regulate, our property? Why would you do that? That is against everything that you say that you stand for. Why would you? And then give us a good explanation. I haven't seen any really good explanation from them. Have you?
There is none.
There is none.
In my point of view, there is no good explanation for allowing the government to come in and tell you what to do with your property. I do not agree with that at all, and screw them for doing it.
Somebody said the Gunners of America suing the executive branch to stop the bump stop being banned.
Good.
He said he's giving $100 to the Gunners of America. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. They lost your confidence when they gave Senator Reid money. Had to know that he would not keep his word. Yeah, I feel you, man. And they have a lot more inside info on different senators and stuff because they get to sit with them, chat with them, chop it up with them on. I'm pretty sure on a regular occurring basis. So yeah, you're right, man. I'm pretty sure they do know. They'll have a lot more info on these people than we do. But I understand where you coming from, and Gunners of America, I would definitely chalk up money to support them as well.
Oh yeah, I do. I support both.
And that's the thing. If one is doing like this said, if one is doing something that you're like, okay, I'm not down with this, then
maybe I pull some of my support.
We vote with our dollars. That's what's so. The NRA. You think about the NRA. I mean, all these organizations. How do they?
John Migda,
appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Much love, brother.
What you got to say, John?
Yeah.
Or you just wanted to throw something out there?
Yeah. We appreciate if you just showing us love, but if you got something to say, put it out there. But yeah, we vote with our dollars, man. So if we don't agree with something or there is something going on that we don't agree with, then we take our dollars. You think about how is the NRA funded? How are these organizations funded?
How are they funded? Exactly.
You and me, all of us.
Just like everything else in this country is funded by the people. Everything is funded by the people. That's what you got to look at. That's one of the points you got to remember. Everything is funded by the people, and the fact that your rights do not come from your government, they come from God Almighty or whatever your creator's name is. Come from the creator. Yeah. But God Almighty in this sense, because we already know that. But your rights come from God, not from the government. So the government cannot take your rights away. Mm-hmm. Now you can allow them to have them. You can hand them over.
You can give them to them willingly.
You can hand them over. Now they're still yours, but in your mind, you're giving them away.
True. Exactly.
You have become broken, and you have given up your rights to a government that never had the rights to it anyway.
Exactly. And that's what's so funny. It's like they never had the rights. Never.
It's all a mind trick, man.
They never had any authority other than what we allowed them to have. Never. Right? Appreciate that, John. He's a good barber. Yeah, but they never had the rights any other than what we gave the government, right? And there are so many people, we're in a time now where people think that the government is the one who gives us power because we've given them so many rights and so many of our friends. We've given them so much authority to regulate our property, to regulate our speech, to regulate how we function as Americans, to regulate when and where to spend our dollars on what they're spending on, to regulate where we spend our time, to regulate how we choose to transport ourselves from one destination to another. We've given them that power to regulate that. No. And it's only because we do it. Now, in this sense as well, we got to look at it and say, with the bump stop ban, say that it goes through, say we don't step up, we don't do anything, we allow this to just go through the government and just take it and say, okay, bump stops are banned. What's next? What's next? Because there's always going to be something next. What's next? That's not going to be the end of it, believe me. Yeah, not going to be the end of it. But what's coming? But let's just stick with the bump stops. Even with the bump stops. Okay. Say that they are banned. We let it go by and they're banned. All right. what happens with the bump stocks? Honestly, really, what happens? Now, the objective is we don't really care too much about the actual. When we have something like what is its purpose, right? The bump stock. What is the purpose of the bump stock?
To speed up your rate of fire.
To speed up the rate of fire. Okay. So if I can speed up my rate of fire, then this thing that we call a bump stock, if I can find something else that does the exact same thing,
what did you really do?
What did you really do, right?
But what did you do? What did they really do? They put it in your head that they can take your property.
Mm-hmm. So if they can take that,
what else can they take?
What else can they take?
They're going to take the next thing.
They're going to take the next thing. You mean whether it's a wood plank or a belt, they're going to try to regulate that too, right?
You guys have been Christianified. Heck yeah.
They're going to take that too, you know, because they're going to never stop overstepping their boundaries. They're only going to go as far as we let them, right?
Being truthfied.
So they'll take that too. The belts, they'll take anything that can speed up that rate of fire.
Because when they make a regulation, that's what the people gonna follow.
But guess what? How do they? This is a good question as well. Even if they do regulate it and take it away, whatever said is banned. Yeah, how do they enforce that? How in God's name? How in?
They don't have to.
Because we support.
They just told us to destroy our property on our own.
They said this is how you do it. They gave you instructions, clear fire instructions on how to do it. You can
melt them. You can shred them.
You can shred them,
or you can crush them.
They told you these are your options.
So you're gonna have people out there.
That's so funny though.
Melting their bump stocks down, shredding their bump stocks with like. You gonna have videos with folks taking their bump stocks and cutting them up with their own sawzalls and stuff.
I don't agree with the bump stock.
This ends now.
Die, bump stock. Die. You will never hurt any other child in America. Die. Like, shut up. You know, it's ridiculous. If you're scared of a piece of plastic, then my God, dude.
What did you just do?
I feel for you. If you're scared of a piece of plastic, and what a piece of plastic.
That was holding up the phone.
It was. My bad. I'm sorry.
You person.
Hey man, we got the bootleg setup right here. I really took that away. You see what plastic can do? Plastic can do a lot more than speed up the rate of fire. It can also hold up your means of video production.
Yes.
Yeah. Plastic is very valuable to us Americans. So don't take out plastic, government.
Tell all your friends, don't be scrubs and let the daggone federal government take what's theirs. Because it's theirs. It's not the federal government. Screw the federal government when they come try to take your stuff. Screw them.
So what? And that's the thing. You really think somebody gonna come up here on our porch and try to take a piece of plastic from us?
It's too much of a problem for them to do that. Really think about it. It's too much of an issue. Now the sheriff, make sure you got a sheriff in your town.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In your county, is willing to hold up the Constitution. Because if you don't, you screw.
To uphold the Constitution. Yeah, you have to have.
But this is unconstitutional.
It is.
Now, if you got a sheriff that's willing to stand up and not enforce these laws, you pretty straight. So I mean,
exactly, because that's
his
jurisdiction.
Shoot your eye.
This jurisdiction area. So I mean, if your sheriff is down and it's cool and he will stand and uphold the Constitution, then you got somebody that's gonna fight for you.
I need to go sit down with my sheriff and ask him how he feel about the Constitution. If he say he don't feel,
did Winstead win again?
I think he did.
I ain't saying nothing. I said I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, so that's like a plus. That's always gonna be a plus.
Anybody, anywhere.
Yeah.
If they don't uphold the Constitution, you ain't got nothing nowhere.
Yep.
And that's really where we done came so far from, man. The president, a whole lot of stuff that Trump do, he really can't do.
Yeah.
Under the Constitution. But we done came so far from the Constitution.
Exactly. Executive orders and whatnot.
It's kind of, it's hard. The line's so blurred. Yeah, but Constitution speaking, a whole lot of stuff that the president's done for years, they were not supposed to be able to do.
Because it leads them to authority to that of a kingship, man. Yeah.
And a whole lot of us think that that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, kings make decrees, kings make rules.
We want
you got ignorants that be walking around here and they driving down the street and they see the gas prices are kind of low and they're like, yeah,
Trump,
yeah, my president. Like what?
I like Trump.
Yeah.
As an individual. And part of me loves him as president.
Oh yeah, still let the dude president.
Oh yeah, but
he that dude.
That's it. I mean, that's all the presidents though. Yeah. They've been in for a long time now. They've been overstepping the bounds as president.
And I was like, man, if I was in there, I'd just set everything back, you know.
With my executive order.
With my executive powers, my kingship power, my powers of the king.
I'll take all my power away.
Take it all away. I say that, but then I get up in there and be like, screw everybody that don't agree with me. No, I wouldn't do that.
So everything, make Congress start working again. They've been hiding behind everybody else.
I know. They've been giving their like powers that we granted to them. They've been trying to push it off on others, like,
and they don't have the power to do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody. It's like a freaking free for all, man. Everybody's doing whatever they feel like doing, without the people's consent whatsoever. They just making moves.
So we too busy watching twerk videos.
We too busy watching twerk videos.
I told you now.
Some of them twerk videos be fire though, man.
Huh?
Nothing. Yeah, man, but it's like, why would you just, why would we allow that to happen?
Why would we allow that to happen?
Because we need the government to give us our food stamps. We need the government to give us our our housing. You know, give me my houses, say you good, you know, take care of me and my houses, take care of my food, take care of my transportation, and I'm good, you know.
Who else is excited about the daggone government shutdown?
Who else is excited about the shutdown?
I'm not happy.
Y'all not happy about the government shutdown? Y'all need the government help? Hey, look. You get on, you go talk to some people, like, do some public outreach to some people. They'll help you. Like, people be more than glad to help you out. We like having people wherever we can, you know?
I can't give you no money though.
Not much.
Right there.
Shave a ball. Lucas said shave a ball. Hey, Luke. You gonna let me come out there and chill with you, bro? If he shaved me bald, we gotta do a video together. Shave him bald.
Can't do it, man. I can't do it.
No, I can't do that.
Hey, how you feel about this bump stock junk, Luke? How you feel about them bump stocks, man?
Luke, like, I don't care, man. I got the real guns. It's like when tragedy strikes, you're amazing. You're
got them 44 Magnums.
Neighborhood, amazing Lucas.
You got them 44 Magnums.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone should be down with it, man. It's like if we just actually speak up on this stuff and talk to you, like we was talking about earlier, talking to your representatives, letting them know how you feel. Go sit down with your sheriff, let them know how you feel. Just make your voice heard. Because a lot of time, public influence is going to change the dynamics of, like, the way our government operates. The way our representatives operate, public opinion is a big factor on it. But we're not saying anything. They're just like, no one really cares. Let me make this move right here because this is what I feel.
And no one's going to say anything because we don't know. Why? Because we watching the booty cheeks bounce on the twerk videos.
Yeah. Booty butt cheeks. Booty butt cheeks. That's what happened. Yeah. Y'all know y'all be watching twerk videos out there instead of listening to y'all Constitution. Stop lying. Y'all be watching twerk videos. You're not paying attention to the Constitution. You're not reading. You're not getting educated.
What's Cardi B's new song?
What's Cardi B's newest song?
Bet you know.
What's Cardi B's newest beat? Now, come on. What's that Cardi B beat? Drop that Cardi B beat. What's her newest song? What is it? Money. Y'all know that Money beat. Stop playing. Really?
How the song go?
Stop playing, man. Y'all know.
She was finna start it too. She just said, damn, and then she stopped. Boy, oh boy.
No, man.
You're right.
It's all good. It's whatever. We don't need that beat. No. Stop to watch prayer videos. Yeah, go read up on the Constitution, man. Real talk. It's gonna tell you what. You got me right.
I don't know. Look at it.
What y'all think?
It's just the face starting to get though.
It got a part right there. What y'all think about that part? Is it mean?
I gotta cut mine again, man. I done start growing back.
Is it mean enough?
My beard was straight this morning.
Is that
my
right?
daughter been grabbing on and pulling my hair out.
Is that right? Is that right?
Did he get it right?
Yeah, we straight. It's all good. I appreciate it, man. That's my payment. See how we pay each other? We pay each other with love.
I can't pay my bills with that though.
Look at that. Watch that. Watch this. Watch this right here, y'all. Watch that. Watch this. Boom. Ah, man, really?
Sorry.
Bump. Stop. Y'all see what just happened?
Bump stop. They gonna come to our house.
Yep.
They gonna come. They coming to pick us up.
Bump stops are crap.
They are. I agree. Bump stops are crap.
Champagne glass. That's my brother.
But that's their
What's
crap.
going on, Mr. McKinney?
That's their crap, and the government cannot take it from them.
Yeah. If it's crap, you think it's crap. You know, some people like to use crap. Whatever. You know.
That's fine.
I agree with you. One shot, one kill. But you know. give me. What was your name, man? That 7-man. It's the incredible.
Magnificent.
What's going on, Mike? That dude. What you think, man? Put your 2 cents in. Put your 2 cents in.
How you feel about them bump stock
How you
bans,
feel about the
man?
bump stock ban, man?
They're illegal now. If you own a bump stock, you're a criminal in about 3 months.
It ain't. Yeah, give them about 3 months. In about February, March of 2019, you will be a criminal
full-fledged felon.
Felon now, okay?
Is that felon?
It is.
Yes, federal offense. Yeah,
Federal offense. Federal offense for owning a bump stop. This is like they're trying to put this into play now. They're putting this in the works now.
You will be a brand new felon if you're on a bump stock in 3 months.
A brand new felon. He said a brand new felon. Like you wasn't a felon before, but now you're gonna be a felon. It's the first time you disarmed though.
I ain't gonna say it's the first.
Yeah,
but it's one more step closer to them disarming us. They've been doing stuff since when they took automatic weapons back in 1934. I think it was 34 one.
Yeah.
34 automatic weapons ban.
30. Yeah, they did another one
34?
like in the 90s. But
when they did that, that was the beginning.
Yeah. What's going on since the Revolutionary War? Don't get me wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been going on for a minute, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, when you actually get down to brass tacks of like modern
give us
day
your guns,
tyrannical.
and you will live as slaves under us. But it's okay because you'll be alive.
Yeah, that's how
and they said, "Screw you, Britain."
And that modern day, that's how they use it. They'll tell you still, if you want to protect, they use the kids. They're using the kids, man. They're using the kids. Every time that there's some tragic,
no more dead kids.
Oh, we don't even want dead kids.
And no one wants dead kids. Don't trip off that like we want dead kids. No, we don't. But we just want the ability to protect our own kids.
And the gun argument has never been a good argument for those who on the left. It's never been a winning argument. All right. And they know this has never been a winning argument.
On morality.
So let's walk it back a little bit. So okay, we can't get this. We really can't get the guns right now. So let's walk it back a little bit and take something else that's right on the verge, like something that's similar that we can connect.
Let's see if they would allow us to take it. That's the thing.
Yeah, let's see if they allow us to take it, because we ain't giving up the gun. So they have to walk it back a little bit every now and then and get those things that are attached to the guns. Okay, oh, you got a silencer? Oh no, let's take that. You don't need that. Let's take that away. If you got an automatic, no, we don't need that. You don't need that automatic. We'll take that. Oh, you got a bump stop? That makes it closer.
Suppressor is not a silencer. It doesn't make the gun silent. You're saying.
You know what?
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah. So, we're gonna take those objects, those materialistic things that may add to the gun, you know, they're gonna change up the ergonomics. We're gonna take those little things that really.
We're gonna make you get a smart gun when the technology comes out.
That was something Obama.
Once that first thing comes in, you are going to have to buy it. And why is that?
I think we need a fingerprint recognition for all guns, for all firearms.
Now you know how stupid that'll be.
We need to do that ASAP.
That would be stupid because why? If I got a gun registered to me and it's the only one in the house and it's got my thumbprint and my wife is here and I'm gone, no one's using that gun.
Not even the person, not even the criminal though.
You're just gonna be sitting quack quacks.
Sitting quack quacks.
That's it.
You're saving your wife's life though. Because that criminal can't get that gun and turn on her.
He has one when he gets there.
When he gets there, fool. And if anything, he'll overpower her.
Exactly.
She has nothing to protect her. So she gotta run around the house like a chicken with her head cut off until she finds a sharp object to stab the guy with. Or girl with.
Maybe.
Whatever. John Milder, gonna buy you guys a mic when I get the cash.
We got a mic, but it's on the laptop, and that's in the other room.
Yeah, we just randomly decided to do this video. Mike Nicholson, you're right. Guns kill people. I just can't believe.
But if you want to, we ain't gonna deter you from doing it. We
Sure.
appreciate it.
Did you? Mike Nipson just made an interesting point. He said guns kill people. I never thought about it like that. I always thought it was the individual that was holding the gun that killed the other individual and took their life and just dumped all over their self-preservation rights. But now I know because Mike Nipson told me.
Well, most people don't get close enough to have the gun kill people. It's really the bullet that kills the person.
It is. Yeah, I don't see many people who get hit with the butt of a gun and they're dead. They might knock them out, but
I'm sure. I mean, I know it's happened, but
yeah, I mean, how many instances? Let's go ask the CDC. Like, let's ask for some stats on that. Like, how many guns?
'cause I always thought it was the projectile that killed the people.
Me
But
too. Me too. We could be wrong. We don't know everything. We really don't know everything. We could be wrong. What do you guys think? Is it the projectile that kills people, or is it the actual gun that kills people? 'Cause that's a good point Chris just made. What, did I miss something?
What's it?
GTG, bro.
What's GTG?
Gotta go.
Oh,
you
okay.
later.
Okay. I don't understand these little.
He was like, what GTG, man? Gotta go.
Oh, I was thinking about GTA.
This dude talking about GTA. Grand Theft Auto.
This is all talk, but who played Red Dead Redemption 2, yo? That game off the chain.
He segued the piss out of that conversation. Like, he just went like, he like, projectiles.
Exactly. Shoot an animal, you're evil.
That's how they.
Shoot a human, the gun's evil.
Denver. Flaco. Denver. We appreciate that. Much love. Much love. Thank you very much. Let us know if you got something to say, man. We want to shout you out like in a big way, you know. Let us know what you got to say. We like conversation with people, man.
We really do.
We like hearing the combo.
Why am I not in this shit?
Like seeing the combo. Yeah, put your beat. But Doom, 1769 and go over there and check out their material. 76.
Good year, man. That's a good year. It's a good year.
It was a good year. It was a great year.
You go to Chris Ann Hall, man. Check her out. She'll let you know, especially if you black. You really need to go there.
Yeah, if your melanin content is similar to ours, like you should probably go check out.
Cause there's a lot of people
What type of sale is that on it?
that we know nothing about that fought for liberty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A lot of them,
Midnight
and
Ride
we were
was
always
here.
taught that all black people were slaves at that point, and they won't.
They weren't. They really weren't.
No, they weren't. I said they won't, but
They won't, man. They won't. I can't talk.
we live in North Carolina.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, man. They have a lot of people thinking that like all blacks were
slaves.
and, there was
And it's not even a fact.
Yeah, that's not a fact at all.
And slavery wasn't a beginning of life to death sentence either. At first,
That's true.
when it started over here, when the slavery was brought here, it wasn't a whole lifetime thing. You worked for a certain amount of years and then you were set free.
John said, "I'm white as snow." It's okay. It's all good.
I like snow.
We got ancestors
It's
that were whiter
fluffy.
than snow, so it's all good. But yeah, man, it's really sad what we've been taught and how bad and how much the education system has failed and how terrible of a job the education system has done
Miserably.
in raising our children and us and raising us as well. Because they're raising when you send them off for like 8 to 10 hours a day to a school, then they're raising your kids. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They're raising your kids, so they've done a terrible job. We give them to the government, and the government raises them. And it's like, dude.
I was say Chris Ann Hall, Maryland. Man, that's racist. If you're lack knowledge, this is Chris Ann Hall.
Yeah, that is true though. But yeah, they've done a terrible job. We keep sending them there to raise our kids, and it's like, dang, they coming out stupid as piss. And then what do we got to show for it? Not calling your kids stupid, but
I am.
people may say, oh, you're kind of smart. No, we didn't get smart till we got out of school.
Yep.
Because the education system failed us, man.
They don't teach you how to think. They just teach you how to repeat.
They lie. They don't teach
That's
you how
all.
to think for yourself. They lie to you.
Be a good little parrot.
Yeah, be a good little parent and say whatever we want to say. They'll make you a good CNN employee, that's for sure. Like you can just go in there and you'll just parrot everything they're saying. You'll fit right in.
Yeah, we all mixed up.
What are we?
Some mutts. Everybody some mutts. And you offended by being a mutt, go somewhere else.
Woof.
You're a mutt.
Woof.
You're a mutt. Hey, a mutt always more healthy than a daggone
I got hair.
thoroughbred anyway.
I got hair all over this thing.
Purebred, look at dogs. Most purebred dogs got health issues.
True.
A mutt will live forever.
Yeah, it will. That's true.
A mutt will live forever. You try to kill, he get that joke antifreeze, he be up there the next one, he get a stomachache, come back the next morning like,
What's good, Justin?
what you gonna feed me?
What you gonna feed me? Feed me. Anything. Or you can pop this sucker in the head one time, he still come back to you.
Like, I'm sorry, what I
You
do
don't know
wrong?
from experience. No, but really, like
I ain't
the
gonna have Peter
education
up here.
system has failed your children.
I know it's a nice
and
hat,
they
ain't it?
failed us, and they'll fail your children.
Get one.
Children, and your children's children. If you don't change, switch it up.
Libertad.
Like we just talked about earlier. How do you change things up? One, you get the word out there, and you start talking about it. Two, you vote with your dollars, man. You take your dollars out.
Somebody
that
on
system.
IG asked what that meant.
Ask what meant.
Vote with your dollars.
What does voting with your dollars mean?
Yeah.
When you vote, what's the definition of voting? When you talk about voting, we're talking about your voice and your opinion actually affecting a certain outcome. So if when we talk about free speech, if your voice has a certain outcome, then it doesn't have to be
Much
vocal.
united.
It doesn't have to be actually vocal, right? It can be from your dollars as well. When you pay something forward towards a company or a good or a service, you're supporting that company or that that good or service that you're getting from it. So you're speaking, right? You're speaking. Your dollars speak volumes, right?
So loudly.
So loudly, better than anything, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty sure, like, if you got a business or whatnot, and I'm putting dollars and putting money and funneling money through your business, you're gonna be very happy about that because your business is gonna flourish, it's gonna grow, right? That's voting with your dollars. So you didn't say somebody here didn't know what that meant, but
No, it was on IG, but I mean, I'm pretty sure these guys know what it
y'all
means.
know.
Of course they do.
So definitely, that's what I said. We're voting with our dollars. So you take, and when we're talking about the school systems and whatnot, your child has a dollar amount on their head, really.
From 1776, United.com.
.com.
.com.
I got one too.
Yep, go there, check them out, man. They got some good stuff over there.
Yeah.
They need to endorse us. We need
1776, baby.
they need to give us some stuff. We keep on putting people on them, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I know we're getting them some business. I don't know what they're doing. It's good to purchase something from their store for Christmas present. And Christmas right around the corner, but I don't know. You may be able to get fast shipping or something.
Share liberty with a lost one.
For only 99 cents a month.
You can sponsor a lost.
You can sponsor a lost SJW searching for liberty.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, but yeah, we
Poor
vote
SJWs.
with you guys, man. Put it out. Put it in that Liberty First University, man. We plugging everybody today.
I know, right?
Yeah, we plugging
We
everybody.
need some sponsors, man.
Sponsor these.
These nuts right here. But yeah, man, like liberty is not the same thing as freedom, though.
It's not the same thing.
Remember that.
Liberty and freedom are different.
How they put it? It was the way they put that thing. It was sweet.
Hey, if you can't finesse it, don't speak on it.
I'm just saying, liberty
You gotta finesse it.
is freedom plus morality.
Y'all hear that?
That's some more Chris Ann for y'all.
Freedom plus morality. All right.
Yeah,
That's some mathematical equation for you all.
think about it. Freedom is like lawless. Freedom is completely lawless. I got the freedom to rob you.
Right now.
I got the freedom to come to your house and kill you.
Yeah, don't put your address up here.
I got the freedom to come to your house and go and burglarize the mess out your house. I got the freedom to take your kids and put them into slavery. I got the freedom to do whatever I want to do. I got the freedom to take my truck and run into your front lawn.
And you got the freedom to retaliate.
And you had the freedom to retaliate. But liberty is the knowledge that you had the freedom, but you have restraint.
Through your morality.
Because your morality does not allow you to hurt other people.
Your principles, yeah, that you stand on and you uphold.
You do not have the inherent right to just go hurt people. Why? Because of your morality. And that's liberty. You just don't go intentionally hurting people.
Because you can, and that's freedom.
You can, yeah. But there are repercussions to that. Because when you do that, the other person has the freedom to end you.
Yeah. And even without the repercussions, it's still that moral, your moral fiber that's telling you, no, I can't do this. Because if killing was legal, would you do it? You know, murder was legal. Like, would you do it? Some people do.
Yeah, some people will.
Would you do it? No, most people would, because their moral compass is still there, right? Their moral compass is still there in your mind, right? So
it got loud.
So liberty, that's what the difference is, comes in when that morality standard. That if you don't have any morals, then you just a free dude or female, whatever.
But you won't be free for long because they're gonna put you in the clink clink.
Somebody gonna clink clink, or somebody gonna bang bang.
Clink 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 clink.
Pew pew.
They might let you out though, the way the legal system is.
Yeah, well, you always do.
But you'll go back, most likely. If you're in that mindset, you keep going back. They make it so easy. They make it hard for people to protect themselves, man.
When inside or outside?
Outside. They make it basically illegal for self-defense. That's what they're trying to do. They did it in Europe. You cannot defend yourself in Europe. You going to jail.
That's why they're going downhill, man. That's why they are going downhill. And they're representative. Well, they're representatives.
They don't have representatives.
And their leaders, and their leaders are all cool with it. Why? Because they don't have to deal with it.
Nope. They live in their gated communities with their walls.
Oh, exactly. So they're okay with it over there in Europe. They're like, hey, we're gonna make this ruling here, and we're gonna make you guys live by that and abide by that, but we're not, because that's dangerous. So it's dirty, man. It's dirty, and that's where we're going over here as well. If we don't start speaking up, because we have that what we talked about earlier. We have a standard. Hey, Sean Vogel. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, we do another one.
To you.
All right. So you have morals. You have standards. So that standard, which we talked about earlier over here in America, that's the Constitution. By that standard.
Yeah, because all them are beta males and they ain't got no sperm count.
Right. That's right. If we got this standard over here, if we don't speak about it, we don't talk about it, we don't continue to let the government know, hey, standard here, you can't do this, they're gonna continue to do stuff that's outside of the standard. If we don't check them, checks and balances. If we don't check them, they're gonna be like, I can do this. This isn't under the guidelines of the Constitution. You see it there? Do you see it? They use that argument right now.
Exactly.
When we're talking about even when we're talking about, like, you want to talk about Roe v. Wade with abortion and whatnot, different things, they do it now. They say, oh, well, that's not in the Constitution specifically, so we can.
They couldn't have known what they were going to be thinking now.
The 9th Amendment still protects those rights, even though they're not listed within the Constitution.
They could anticipate what we have.
It don't matter what you say. I don't care. Read the Constitution.
Read the Constitution, and you will know what they thought. Or read their writings. It tells you exactly what they were thinking. So we do know what they were thinking and what they meant by what they said.
They argued all these talking points. You read the Federalist, Anti-Federalist papers. They talk about all of these things that people say, oh, well, that's not in there. No, they do talk about it. They don't teach you that in school. That's why I say the education system has failed us.
Miserably.
And they're failing your kids right now. That's why it's up to you now, being in education. I mean, in the information age, in this age of information. That's why it's up to us to come out and just say, "Hey, look,
what you just do."
I just, well, you like reading something?
Be touching stuff.
Hey, dude, I'm helping you your face out. I'm making you look better. I'm marketing your face right now. So yeah, it's up to us.
I'm gonna get that hat right there.
It's up to us to look into the information. Y'all like that, snakes? Bitch, refracting. It's up to us to get the information, find out the information, and like teach our own offspring, our children, teach them.
Because every generation, man, you got to pass liberty on to your kids.
You have to. You have to. It's up to you.
You can't just skate on what your parents did, because that's what happened in the last generation. Look at where we at now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's a bad day.
A bad day. we got a bunch of brain dead, zombified, liberty hating SJWs walking around destroying America. That's what we have.
That's what I'm talking about. The National Firearms Act of 1934. That's the same year my father was born.
Yes, he was. Do the math. You do the math. If y'all don't know by now, y'all should know about our father. We talk about him all the time. His age.
He's never been corrected, man. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We lose stuff and we never get it back.
Nope. And that's the thing. Once you lose, it's like
it's gone, and then it's gonna take blood to get it back, and it's crazy.
It will take blood to get it back. That's true. That is true.
We hope that it never comes to that, but it's like we keep giving up stuff.
And what's the he's a Californian representative. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like on Twitter. He was like, "Oh,
I try to forget California exists."
Well, he was a representative. He was responding to somebody, and when they was talking about actually having to stand up against the government, and the guy was basically like, "Well, look, because the government has nukes."
Oh yeah,
legit. Like really? You really said that, dude? What's his name? He's a representative in California.
Somebody know who he is. What's that prick's name?
Yeah, but he actually made the statement saying like the government has nukes, dude. Like you don't stand a chance against us. Try it if you want to.
We got nukes.
Try to defy us.
We kept our automatic weapons. Y'all gave y'all's up.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what they're saying.
This is my thing. A whole lot of stuff we do, we think the federal government is gonna get us for it. How would they know? How would they know, right? A lot of stuff. How would they know unless you told them?
That's why they trying to Google search the heck out of all of us.
Exactly.
I said Google search.
You have freedoms. You have freedom of privacy. Privacy.
We can't talk to you today. We got the 4th Amendment protecting us against that, but we're not speaking up. Like a lot of us aren't even saying anything.
But that's about going because Alexa in your house.
You got Alexa in your house, man.
Alexa. For Alexa to hear you say Alexa already had to be listening to what you were saying.
Alexa is a better listener. Like a bunch of women gonna be mad at Alexa in 2019 because they listen better than half.
They'll be like, no, we won't be listening until you say Alexa. Well, how do you know you said Alexa if you ain't?
How you hear me say Alexa?
They're like Daddy back in the day when he was over there. He was like, bite your head and close your eyes and praying. Bite your head and close your eyes. And then you got your eyes open and then you feel them smack you in the back of the head. How you know I was looking if your eyes were
open? Yeah, that's a good
Your eyes were open.
You know your eyes open, Pops. That's how you know mine was open.
So how you know I said Alexa if you already won't listen?
You was listening.
You were listening to my conversation.
They always listening, man. So yeah, that has been infringed upon, like on a whole nother level. As I said, if the finals were in there, they'll be like, "What is wrong with y'all? Yo,
it'll be blood in the streets already."
It'll probably be blood in the streets already, man. I don't even say probably. It would be blood.
It would have been. Oh heck no, we would have taught them feather like all them reps.
Like you said earlier, liberty. That's what they were fighting for. Liberty. It wasn't just freedom.
We fighting for comfort and whatever part of liberty we. That's really where we are, man. We too comfortable, man.
A slight attempt at freedom and comfort.
It would take. Because it's too much entertainment. So as long as they can keep us fed and entertained, we're not gonna. They know it's not gonna be enough of us to actually make a dent. As long as they can keep us fed and keep us entertained, give them Cheetos and twerk videos and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cheetos and twerk videos. That's the formula, man. Cheetos and twerk videos. That's where they keep us at.
What is it? Democrat, Republican, Swalwell warns gun owners that the government has nukes. There you go. So yeah, they're warning us that they were warning us. They're letting us know, hey, we got nukes.
We know that.
I know. Like, why would you say that? It's like
we saw the videos of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Exactly. That's you trying to intimidate us.
But them was atom bombs. But still,
that's you trying to intimidate us. That's basically what that is. You trying to let me know, hey, if you act up and get out of line,
we will blow you up.
I will check you.
Your
Come at me,
menial
bro. The government standing there like,
existence.
come at me, bro. And we sitting there like, no, it's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay, sir. Yeah, no, sir, it's okay, senor. It's no.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Me not know I anger you. How did we choose to act on our own?
That's ridiculous, man. But that's what we do. Like that's what we do. We willingly just give up our freedom, give up our liberty, give up our rights. We just give it all away because we want to be comfortable.
Take them.
Take all my freedom. Master Saul, I was sorry I offended you. Please, Master.
Let me keep my medals.
No. But that's yeah, it's sad.
Essentially, that's what we do.
It's sad but true. We're not doing it like, figuratively speaking. Like that's what we're doing because we don't really, we don't really understand. And a lot of it comes from lack of knowledge, lack of education.
Oh Lord, Sonata cut all the hell, Jesus.
She old, man.
Jesus.
Bad. Like this TV's on there and like caught my attention. But anyway,
I was in love with Sonata. I'm sorry.
Man, we don't pay attention, man. We don't pay attention.
She got islands in her head.
We don't do our research. We don't educate ourselves. Therefore, we don't even know what's being taken from under our nose. We don't understand what's being taken from us until it's gone.
Until it's gone. You realize we used to be able to walk down the street without all these.
And then what?
Soldiers on the road telling us we can't go here.
But at that point, you telling your grandkids this.
Yeah, they
don't know nothing different.
There was a time
they don't know anything different
when we could jump in these things called cars and go where we wanted to go,
and nobody told you where to go.
And they're gonna be like, no, stop lying.
Granddaddy, you couldn't go where you wanted to go. Granddaddy, stop lying.
Stop lying. You lie.
It was a time where we had weapons and we could actually protect ourselves.
Stop your line.
Why would you need that, Granddaddy? They walking down the street all the time with guns.
Not back then, they won't.
Then they won't. Stop lying. Hey, Granddaddy lying. Really? Take them. Yeah, so it's going to get to that point. But by then, too late. It's too late. And like I said, our generation, the generation there, after we die out, it's going to be like, they're gonna be so used to it, like your grandkids and stuff. That's all they're gonna know. So it's like whatever. It's
gonna be a bunch of cucked out beta males,
purple hair,
female butch men. I don't know. It's gonna be a bunch of nastiness controlling the country or running the country or doing whatever, guiding the country, and we I have no hope for this. I'm afraid. I am so afraid.
Yes, we are so afraid. But as we keep going back to, the only way to actually beat it is to get out there, talk to your representatives, your sheriff, your elected representatives. Even those people, like you got conferences going on, you got different meetings going on.
Hey, tell that to the other people that don't watch us.
What?
No, that's why I said we on point more than like 99.9% of YouTube.
And screw YouTube. We on this platform. We say screw them.
Yeah, screw them.
No, but
they hate us. So
that's the thing. You got to go to these meetings. You got to talk to different people. You got to talk.
You got to learn.
You got to talk to people. Yes, but you got to learn first.
You got to learn.
You have to learn. You have to get educated. Pick up a pocket constitution. Start there. You don't have to like jump into like the Federalist Papers, anti-Federalist.
Again, we say KrisAnne Hawk.
Yeah, she's at the top of the line when it comes to teaching the actual Constitution. And once you start talking to different, like, I don't know, you can talk to lawyers and stuff. They're gonna give you their views and opinions on different things. Supreme Court, you hear Supreme Court justices, a lot of their views aren't lining up with what you would learn from the Constitution. But just know, they're wrong, you're not, because the Constitution is the standard, and anything that is repugnant to that,
it's null and void.
It's supposed to be null and void, and that was the Supreme Court ruling.
And that's only if we do not comply with the stupid law they created.
Exactly.
Now, if we comply, of course it makes sense and it's valid because we complying to it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop complying to unconstitutional laws, unconstitutional mandates, unconstitutional verdicts and rulings.
Just like now, you got a bump stop. If you go back and look at, okay, when was the bump stop actually created, and then look at now, it's like, you got to think, when this was created, it wasn't a problem. But now, all of a sudden, it's a problem. Why? Well, it's not a problem yet, but it's going to be a problem if we all comply, like you just said. Things aren't all, like, in the creation of things, it's not bad. But if a government says it is, and we say, no, it's not, it's still okay. It's still not a problem. But if the government says this is a problem, we think this is a problem,
and we say, agree to it,
yeah, you're right, then
we are as stupid.
Board, it's a problem, right? That's what it is. So that the point is, we can't trust them, because here's the thing: we all individuals. We have different views. We have different things. But if we keep standing to the Constitution, there are things that are still gonna make us individuals. Some of our beliefs. Some things that we like to do, different aspirations that we have. That's what makes us individuals. But that's okay as long as we stick to the guidelines of the Constitution. Now, what the government is what they do is they come in as a collective and they say, hey, this right here, this whole thing is not good. And you got some people that may say, yeah, they're right. You got some people that say, no, it's not. But the government said it's wrong across the whole board. So those people who say, well, no, it's okay. I think it's cool. Why should I stop having to do this just because you said so? Now they're out of luck. They're out of luck. Just because the government made this collective ruling across the whole board. Now what it's better for Americans is if we have areas in which we can, if we agree with certain things, this area can do it. And if you don't like it, then you can come over to this area over here. When we had separation of the states, when the federal government was controlling everything, when they didn't have to say so on what every state did and how they operated. Yeah, that's when times were good. So when people go back to, oh, well, when was America great? Yeah, when the government didn't control every freaking thing. That's when America was great. But now,
no one remembers that though.
Because we weren't living in it, but history teaches us that. That's why I said it doesn't take nothing but a couple of generations to completely wipe that from our memory. Well, if we never experienced it, then we never were there.
Silver Sister Hippie Chick.
Appreciate it. Buy Silver.
Yeah.
You on it, sister.
Pack bug out bag and buy Silver 30.
Get your bug out bag. What can I get my bug out bag? Tell me where I can get my bug out bag. But yeah, that's the thing. When things were distinctly given to
I got a bug out bag.
States. Oh, things were so much better. And yeah, I wasn't living there, but I can read and tell throughout documents and documentation for other people and their stories. I can tell that it was a whole lot better than what we have now.
A whole lot of people don't realize that. Now, of course, then when you make that argument, folks be like, well, it might have been good for white people, but it won't be good for black people. You had black landowners in the 1700s.
Now check this out.
You had black slave owners in the daggone 1700s. Before 1776, you had a black mayor in 1770 in the colonies.
That's before America was even founded. All right, that's before it got established.
Not the United States anyway.
Yeah.
You had what you had, man? You had man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. You had black business owners.
Yeah. Black men and women going into the court system, to the courthouses, getting their land back, fighting the actual law. They were actually, in the courthouses, actually going through the process, getting land and stuff back. And this is before the country was founded, but they're not going to teach you that because they want you to believe that, oh no, black people were just slaves. They didn't have any power. They didn't have any form of equality.
Drop you in our woods, and all of us will be fine.
What?
Nah, he said he know how to he trained to fight, and he know how to protect himself. I was like, well, shoot.
Yeah.
Just drop me in the woods, he'll be fine. I was like, well, drop you in our woods, and we'll all be fine.
I know, right? We'll all be fine. That's true. Come on over here, brother. Get us right. No, but yeah, that's and y'all talking about bug out bags and whatnot. I'm like, if it comes to it, I like to be prepared. Not saying that we're gonna come do that. Not saying it's gonna get that bad, but I think we'll be okay.
Well, that's odd. No, my daggone notification thing's coming up on the actual video joint.
Oh, where?
Yeah. That's cool though. Don't bother me now.
Nope.
Hey, what you doing?
Hey man, chill out.
You gonna knock everything over. You gonna knock everything over. You build that wall. Build that wall. Pelosi got a wall.
Our Pelosi got a wall. Our Pelosi got a wall and you can't have a wall. It's the same money.
See what I'm saying? See how it come up.
It's the same money. Oh yeah. Is it not the same money?
It's the same money.
The same money that's funding Pelosi wall. You don't think that's the same money they're gonna use to fund the wall? Border wall? At the south border? I think so. I think it's the same money. So how come she get to use that money to fund her little wall, but we can't use it to fund ours? Seems kind of sketchy to me.
Sketchy.
Seems kind of unfair to me. We talking about equality. How come
She gonna let the Mexicans in. Oh, whoever else can.
You racist! Oh my God, you
racist, man. You need to stop sending these things.
Appreciate it, Calvin. Appreciate it, Calvin. He said he gonna hang out and fight with us any day.
Hey, that was up right there. As long as ain't no friendly fire going on.
Look at that. Peace.
Yeah, doing it every once in a while. I'll be alright though. It will be okay because people are here to hear what we had to say, man. Not to see what we look like.
I'm sorry, I'm tripping off. I'm tripping off our
streaming capabilities here,
technicalities and whatnot.
But we love you guys.
Yeah, we do love everybody. We want to take that time to say we love you guys. We appreciate it. Y'all chilling with us, checking us out, hanging with us before Christmas time. Hey, what's going on for the holidays with you all? Just to segue from to a different point here. Like, what's going on with you guys? Like, what's going on for the holidays? We doing any traveling out there? Can we send up any prayers or something? Let us know. What you guys got going on? Y'all traveling overseas for the holidays? What's
Just
up?
don't go to Kukistan.
Kukistan?
What's the name of that place them folks got kidded on there?
Oh, yeah. The bike riders.
Coca-Cola
Summer stand. Some with a stand at the end.
Don't go to no stand.
Stan is a douchebag.
Don't go to no stand.
Stan is a D-bag.
Don't go to Stan house for Christmas.
Whoever that dude is, he like, man, he need help.
Stanley?
Every landmaster he owns is like this place that I wouldn't want to live in.
Joanna Stan. Do you understand? Understand?
That's what's up. Family is important, man. Family is important. It's all about family, man. Like this dude, we family. Like I said earlier, we don't agree with everything the other says or all the points that the other brings up, but we family. Much love to each other.
I've been no bullshit.
What?
Time out. 3 years ago, the Democrats won $25 billion for abortion.
That's true, but people forget, man. I said we forget, man. We forget.
We got goldfish brains, man.
We forget so quickly.
Got goldfish mindset.
Like just one year, you're down with something, and then 8 or so years later, it's like, well, we're not for that anymore. And we don't even say anymore. We're not for that. Like we never were for that. And then if the other side is for it, it's like, oh, well, you guys are just evil. My God, we never do that. We were just talking about doing the same thing years back. Like, what do you mean? Not just the same party, the same people.
Exactly.
Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but we're for the holidays, man. We just chilling, man. Like nobody wants to know. Nobody cares what we got going on for the holidays.
I'm not gonna do what I want.
We just chilling.
Yep, we ain't got nothing special planned.
We might see what y'all got going. No, wait.
All hands are blue. Without you.
I hate that song.
I'll be
Shut up, man.
Just thinking oh, about you.
I'm like, where did he get that background from?
Hey man, that song's all changed. You ain't like so right. I love that song.
Oh man, that just tripped me out, dude. That's
Hey, yeah.
Kyrgyzstan?
What's your
I don't
favorite?
know.
What's your favorite Christmas song, man?
Yeah, what's your favorite Christmas song? Somebody say a Christmas song. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Mine is a Christmas song by Nat King Cole. They're my favorite Christmas song of all time.
Is that the name of the song we sang at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say my favorite Christmas song?
Yeah.
That's the name of the song?
No, the name of the song is the Christmas song.
I was like, what? My favorite Christmas song is the name
Dang.
of the song.
Yeah, we love Chris Ann Hall. Get off my
Appreciate it.
screen, that thing. What?
I said, get off my screen, that thing. Yeah, Chris A. Hall was awesome, man. We appreciate them. We love those guys. Her and JC Hall.
Elvis?
Yep, that was Elvis. That was Elvis. Yeah, he was just singing.
A million.
Oh man. I'm sorry, y'all. We tripping, man. Touch y'all favorite Christmas song. We trying to get upset when we talk like politics and social issues and stuff.
So we had to trip a
too
little
long.
bit after.
So we got we got to kind of segue off and trip.
Appreciate Chris Ann. What's your favorite Christmas song, man? Anybody tell us a favorite Christmas song? Don't nobody like Christmas?
Y'all hate Christmas. It's okay if you don't like Christmas. It's all good. We still love you too. I don't like some.
I don't like the
Christmas.
commercialized crap about it, but I mean, I love Christmas music though.
Oh my
Wanna hear it?
God.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus for you. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Love that song, man.
You know that chick? She's like,
She old now.
she old.
Yeah, she old now.
I hear her on the radio like a few
Yeah.
years back, and she did that jump still. Of course, she didn't sound the same, but whatever. Yeah, you gotta have your bang on.
Are you good with the cops, man? You good with the caps? I mean, I say cops.
You good with the cops?
I am though. Depending on how they treat me.
Oh my God.
So I said you gotta stop.
Hey, we straight tripping. You straight tripping.
So say they having a taco Christmas. Taco Christmas. Taco Christmas.
Burrito.
Burrito. Taco Christmas.
Somebody said sing Jingle Bells.
Taco Christmas.
It's a joke. Hey, don't tell us to sing.
What's a joke?
Somebody said sing Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Okay, I know that song. We need some actual Jingle
Dashing
Bells.
through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on Monterey, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh my God. No, don't join us. No. Please don't. Thanks, Calvin. Thanks for that encouragement.
Christmas hymns? What's a good Christmas hymn, man?
Solid night.
That's so cliche though.
Yeah, what is it cliche when it
Yeah, I
comes to
know,
Christmas
I
songs?
know, but it's other ones.
What is that?
Oh my God, man, we tripping. We are afraid you will start singing.
Duh. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God, yo, I'm done.
I'm never done.
Look, what are you doing? It's like you thinking of a master plan or something.
I know, man.
We getting mad notifications.
Christmas hymns, man.
We're getting like mad notifications over here. So. No, I'm just talking about like on Instagram.
It's too cold to ride anything open.
You're right, it is.
Oh snap!
That's why I choose. Right with the top.
Oh, this is Christmas.
Yeah. And nobody really wanted to say what they got going on for Christmas. So
I know, right?
It is what it is for the holidays. I would say no one wanted to talk about what they had going on. But it's all good. I mean, that's probably not what y'all came for anyway.
What's a good Christmas hymn though?
I don't.
What's a good Christmas hymn?
No, any Christmas hymn.
Yeah.
I don't know a Christmas hymn.
Why everybody keeps saying Silent Night?
Because it's like the first thing you think of. It's a baby crying somewhere.
No.
Wow.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Is that like legit?
Yeah. I can't remember all the words though.
I know, right? I don't know.
I can't think of nothing now. Might do a brisket with possibly some goat.
Oh man, give me some of that.
Go!
Give me some of that goat I want. I love lamb. Hey,
Lame.
You have a Russian that worked with us. He called lamb.
Lame.
Oh, I have some lamb.
Some lame.
I will share with you my lamb.
Fine chuck.
Yeah, we just like having fun, man. That joker said, not all stuffy like lip rats.
Dad.
Lives need colon cleaner.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer while Santa Claus was still locked up in jail.
Hey, screw Santa, man. He be lying.
Oh, here
He'll
comes
never give
Santa
you what you
Claus.
want.
Here comes Santa
He'll
Claus
never give you
riding
what you
down
want.
Santa Claus Lane.
Hey, man, Trump been Santa Claus for all y'all this year. He been making some stuff happen, so, you know.
He shut down the government for you guys,
Shut down the whole government for y'all, man.
which is not within his power.
Hey, you know what?
But it happened.
But it happened.
He went out of his actual authority. Or what was generally his authority, but I mean, he did it so apparently is. He went outside of that for you guys.
He stood on my foot on purpose.
We're gonna get that wall. We're gonna get that wall.
We're gonna get that Grinch too.
Gonna get that Grinch.
He stole Christmas.
That mean
He's gonna bring it back.
That mean old Grinch. He stole Christmas again. We're gonna get that Grinch.
And we're gonna kick him out. And we're gonna build a wall.
He's never gonna come back and build that wall. The Grinch is never gonna steal Christmas again. Ever again.
Screw you, Grinch.
Screw you, Grinch. Ow. This dude just threw a freaking ball at me.
Your green has nothing on my orange.
Oh man, we tripping, man.
It's gonna be a huge, huge Christmas.
Ow!
I'll have a huge Christmas without you.
It hurts, CJ.
My Christmas will be so huge. It's gonna be bigger than your Christmas.
What are you talking about?
That's Trump Christmas song to the Grinch, man.
Wow. All right. Chill. Okay. I'm dead. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all chilling.
With the Hayes Brothers Christmas special.
What? How you gonna make it a Christmas special like all of a sudden?
We're gonna have a Christmas special. I just put that into works right now.
Into existence.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Christmas special. It's gonna happen. I said it even if I had to do it by myself.
Okay.
We're gonna have half-sung Christmas songs. It's gonna be like an infomercial.
Yeah. Y'all gonna come back to hear us sing Christmas carols. Y'all gonna come back to hear us carol. That dude got you in the back of your head. Yeah. Who would come back to hear us sing like around Christmas time like that?
It is around Christmas
Well,
time.
you know what I mean. It'll be closer once the week starts back over again. So who come back to hear us sing? That's not all we do, of course.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna gonna log. We're gonna go ahead and let you all go. We appreciate you hanging with the Hayes brothers. He said we're gonna be doing a Christmas special. We may not. Who knows?
I like it.
But if you see us pop up, come join us.
Come join us in our frosty world of.
What was that? The heck? What was that?
Yeah.
Like freaking Pee Wee Herman over here. All right, y'all. We out. Tripping.
Oh snap! All right, Merry Christmas to y'all too.
Take
Now,
it easy.
and continue to fight.
Oh.
No!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember,
You need to fight for Constitution, guys.
with these, so that hopefully
Preferably.
we never have to use. I don't have my gun, but
It's right over there. It's like right arm length.
these, you know
You
the
know
deal.
the deal. Yeah. Peace.
Peace.